I hope that we're not on the seas for much longer. I get uneasy surrounded by water.
Really?
It's not. It's just the same. Every direction. I can't.
Well, Marcus, you're thinking about it entirely wrong. Take a moment to look over the side of the ship, if you would.
Yes?
Hey, you kids! Hey, that's extremely fragile! He grabs you both around the neck. Come on!
The boat?
Yes!
The boat is fragile?
He motions to his right, swings his arm, cleaving clean through the railing. See?
If you were so worried about us breaking it, why did you just break it?
Thanks a lot!
No! You're the one that broke it!
You are doing nothing to help my travel anxiety, sir.
As I was saying, Marcus,
Yes.
before we were so rudely interrupted, the ocean isn't truly the same, on all sides.
Yeah.
It's
Look up.
actually...
Oh, yes.
No ocean there.
So true, though. Over there. Blue water. Over here. Slightly more greener water. And straight ahead. Is that the sun? Off in the distance? Could it be? Above some water?
You're spending too much looking at the face of things, Marcus. You've got to look through the eyes. There's something deeper there. Beneath this water, there is...
Giant sea monsters! A sailor yells.
Exactly!
So-
There's also an uncountable amount of space down there. Deep and dark. There are mountains taller than any on the land. There are valleys deeper than the deepest crag in the earth.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did you say uncountable amount of? I appreciate the sentiment, Ash. I really do. Who mentioned something about giant sea creatures? Because that does sound intriguing.
I think I see one.
Where?
What?
Wait, no.
Very well.
No, it might have been my shadow.
Well, Gregor, if you see any sea monsters, place a hand on his shoulder. You be sure to tell me.
Okay. There's one. No, okay. No.
I'm gonna pick up a harpoon from over here and hand it to Gregor, and you might want to have this just in case.
I immediately throw it into the water.
Did you get anything?
Yes. Nope. Man, drinking all this seawater makes me feel funny.
You don't say.
A sailor walks up and addresses you. Thug will see you now.
Will he?
Yes.
I don't think so. I don't think I will see Thog just yet.
I also don't think that we requested an audience with Thog. I think we made it very clear that we wanted very little to do with him until we arrived at our
He
destination.
wants to present you with your payment for your last job.
Ah, that is something he would say to get us below decks where he can brain us mercilessly without anyone seeing. Let's go!
How about you lead the way, Gregor?
Okay. Move.
Yeah, I'm sorry for making you spend the night out on the deck, but,
Are you really?
no.
I don't really mind. I glance at the sleeping bag hidden behind his desk.
Watch out for your money. Don't displace that. It's very carefully counted out.
So, about the part where we weren't being paid in Meadshire Mondo bucks.
Yeah, no, your first contract was obviously in Meadshire Mondo bucks, but, seem to have misplaced those. I could get some new bucks printed up if you really want them.
No, give us real money. Actually, give us the money without any stipulations
Oh no,
attached.
Ash, look more closely. This is real money.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is your payment from King Afton himself.
Wait,
Hey.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Oh, wait, you guys installed him and you didn't know? Oh, you're gonna love this.
We did what?
We did not install him. I would never suggest such an idiot for a position of rule.
Well, see, that's the reason why I was picked. See, you found the magic golem head that was supposed to pick the perfect king for the kingdom? Took one look around, saw that it was a complete craphole, and picked the worst possible ruler.
I lean against the edge of the desk. Oh.
I place my head in my hands. Our legend begins.
Thog shuffles around behind his desk. Yeah, so here's the actual contracts we used to bind you in service to the Altrayans. You sign off here, you'll be officially released. You're allowed to collect your payment and you can go on your way.
I'm going to, look him dead in the eyes.
I do the same.
I'm going to make a quick grab for the pen.
Well, Gregor grabs the pen, while Marcus engages Thog in an incredible stare down. Brilliant blue eyes versus lifeless, horrible dead fish eyes.
I narrow my eyes and pick up the contract and begin leafing through it.
I, grab one of the contracts and pull it toward me on the table. I bend over and place my ear against the parchment. I'm going to need to, consult someone on this. I snap my fingers, and a gibbering imp rises out of a pentagram that appears on the center of the table. Yeah, if you could just look that over.
Thog slides his paperwork out of the imp's way, eyeing it warily.
No, it's okay. Yeah, just that last line there. I'm just wondering. Okay. I snap my fingers. The imp disappears in a puff of smoke. He says it's sound.
Marcus, can I just say that I'm a little reluctant to trust the legal advice of an imp that doesn't seem to speak our language?
Do you have any idea of the legal expertise of members of the Infernal Court?
I hand the signed contract back to Thog.
Hell is basically made of bureaucratic red tape. You've got to know your way around legalese. I, run my finger across the signature line. My name appears in brilliant purple ink, and I hand it back to Thog.
Oh yeah, this shit again.
I narrow my eyes, pull out my quill, and clumsily sign my name.
Okay, and thank you. He gathers up the papers, taps them together, and puts them into his desk. And with that, you're no longer officially employed by the Alaron Empire. Congratulations.
I nod my head, still astonished at the fact that it was so easy.
And this ship is technically a vessel meant for, employees of the Alaron Empire.
Oh.
There it is.
Yep.
There it is.
I understand what you're saying.
I got these 3 life preservers back here.
He's gonna throw us off the ship!
I'm quaking with anger.
Ash?
Thog, I can't swim.
Ash, you're not attractive when you get angry. Just...
What?
Not attractive.
Fuck! I slam my hand on the desk and leap across. I try and strangle the man.
Settle down. It's okay.
You grab him around the neck. Okay, listen.
Not the time, not the place.
Now, I'm tempted to offer you another job here. Doing what you do best.
Making people king.
Uh,
I mean, us as a group, we're good at that. I'm best at killing monsters. Marcus is the looks.
I glare at Gregor. No, just stop, okay? You don't even have to.
Someone interrupt me before I go.
I chime in, and Ash is the charm.
And Ash is a charm.
Now then, you mentioned you had another job, but I'm really not particularly interested in working with you. Really, I'd like to see you try and throw me off the boat.
Yes, frankly, I would rather jump into the sea than take another job with you.
oh man, that's a real shame. I mean, I'd have to put back these fantastic rewards I picked out specifically for you guys from the Vault of Wonders.
What are
My
they?
eyes are glued to this chest.
Wait.
From behind the desk sneaks up.
Are you serious, guys?
Shh.
Thog's hand sneaks up, holding a pitch black stick, like this obsidian fife, pulled from a demon bard of old. I mean, it'd be a real shame to just put it back on the shelf.
Marcus, come on!
Still
Marcus!
lean forward a little bit.
Marcus, are you kidding me?
Put back this ancient text on Methian mythology that I just so happened to
Oh,
find.
my knowledge
back-
on the Methians is so lacking.
I glance at Marcus. I'm a Methian.
What? No. Well, Thog, I might have spoken too quickly.
Of course, the pay would also be
Now-
fantastic.
Now, when you say fantastic, I assume you mean literally fantastic, in that we will be amazed at how little we're getting.
That's a joke I would have made about a few weeks ago when I first met you, but this time I'm actually serious.
I lean forward in all seriousness. If the pay is not good, words will be had.
Are we really signing away our rights again?
He moves
guys?
over to the chest and pops it open. Gold glitters inside. This is actual gold. Not that I'll train crap cut with who knows what.
I detect magic on the suspect gold.
It's
Wait.
actual gold. There's no magic going on here. There's no leprechaunnery.
I stumble back, amazed.
May I bite a piece?
I look at Thog and nod.
I bite a piece.
It bends.
That's what gold does.
Now, before we talk anymore, regarding that obsidian fife and the text
And
on,
anything
the...
better than those things that you might have?
Oh yeah, Gregor, I almost forgot your incentive. He reaches behind the table. I got this stick. Seem to be fond of them.
What kind of stick? What wood is it made out of?
That is a good question. He puts it up on the table.
Could be anything.
I'm gonna real fast use, I'm gonna detect wood on that stick.
It's wood.
I look at Gregor, it's definitely wood.
I could put like a blade on the end of that. Yeah. No. 2 blades.
Now this new contract you're going to be entering, it's not going to be something that you're actually forced to do. It's a deal you can break at any time. I'm hoping that the reward at the end will be enough to keep you going rather than the threat of being imprisoned, equalized, thrown in a big vault, killed, set on fire. You know, normal all-around stuff.
We're clearly going to do it. You've won over the hearts and minds of my traveling companions. They're sellouts, easy.
I am
But-
very susceptible to positive encouragement.
Yes, I've noticed. You're doing great, Gregor. So, as I was saying,
Yeah.
we're going to do the job. What guarantee do we have that you're not going to fuck us as soon as we finish?
Ash, we're not prostitutes anymore. We don't have to worry about that.
The normal all-around deal is half now, half later, but afraid I can't break this fife in half.
I lean forward. I'll take the fife now and the text later.
That seems fair. He hands you the fife.
I blow on it.
You're immediately assailed by the sound of brimstone. It's choking to the eyes, ears, mouth, nose, everything. Everyone in the room except for you, Marcus, feels nauseous.
Marcus, quit it!
Oh.
I walk up and slap
Oh,
him.
your fife is in all of my orifices.
If you're gonna do that, do it outside.
Gladly.
Ugh.
Oh.
So, wow. Feel like I just gave a kid a new toy. Great. Yeah. Didn't hear anything about the job, but, great.
Just tell me the details.
Okay, so, as reluctant as I am to put it this way, I've hired you, once again, to slay a monster.
Yeah.
That's fine. Look, I'm sure that 2 of the 3 members of this party are going to be ecstatic that you're having us kill a monster. Can you just relay the information? I want to spend as little time listening to your monotone roll as possible.
Yeah, I mean, your high-pitched squeal isn't so appealing as well, but moving on. You're going to a nation called Grius. Former nation called Grius. Used to worship a giant spirit.
My eyes narrow at the comment.
Said it carried the souls of the dead to the underworld. Now, nobody really believed that outside of Grius, but, recently we've heard reports of a giant sea monster attacking trading vessels.
That must be what I saw earlier.
I'm sure it was, Gregor. Regardless, we want you to deal with the sea monster. It's bad for business. That trade route isn't an important one, but we're losing a little bit of money on it. Another ship sunk would very, very negatively impact our trading with the island of Meath.
You're trading with Meath?
Yeah,
I'm surprised.
we're upstanding folks.
By your standards, I'm sure, but I'm sure that you would call a cockroach with an ounce of gold to his name a fantastic citizen.
Yeah, I mean, generally, considering the weight of the cockroach compared to the weight of the gold it's carrying, yeah, certainly. Regardless, we're willing to pay you enough. We're basically paying you the price of a whole ship right here, he motions over to the chest. That's how much it takes to build one of our Oleron vessels.
We would never build one of your Oleron vessels.
I don't care. This is going to you if you can kill it.
So, I'm pretty good at killing monsters, but the problem is I walk on land, and a sea monster walks in the sea.
Yeah, that's why we're going to the former nation of Greus. And I'm gonna drop you guys on the island. Maybe you'll figure out some plan to drag it onto land or something.
You're going
We'll
fishing.
figure it out. I'm sure. We'll come up with something.
And if you want my support, we're more than willing to offer it, but I figure you'll probably want us to drop you and then get the hell out.
I want you as far away from us as possible at all times.
The feeling is absolutely mutual.
At least we agree on something.
Okay, so you guys want actual beds, or are you okay with sleeping up crowded in the front of the boat? It's gonna be a long
Sleep
trip.
on the top of the boat. I don't want to owe you anything for giving me a bed.
I'm used to sleeping in the open air, on wooden planks. Men all around me, yelling throughout the night, looking down at me,
I glance at Gregor.
making comments.
Hey, Gregor. Come back to us.
Huh? Oh,
You alright?
oh boy. I went somewhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll kill the monster.
Good, excellent, fantastic. Now, that will be all. He turns around.
I grab Gregor and drag him out of the room. I flip off Thog as we leave.
Didn't see that, not facing you, he yells.
Don't give a shit! As soon as I step out of the door, I'm assaulted with the sound of brimstone. Ah! I stumble over to Marcus and slap his hands down.
Oh, yes,
No!
sorry.
No!
I'll put it away for the time being. Really, a fascinating instrument. Must be at least 350 years old. I think there might be an ancestral link between it and I as well. But more on that later.
You hear the sailors yelling from the front of the ship. I'm gonna do it! If he keeps playing, I'm gonna jump off the ship! The sailors have grabbed the suicidal sailor and are trying to pull him back onto the ship. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Let's just kill him. Let's just kill him and it'll stop.
Oh, our shipmates. So funny.
My eyes widen. Marcus, give me the flute. Give me the fife.
I hold it out to Ash, but it disappears in a puff of smoke before she can grab it.
My position remains unchanged, staring you straight in the eyes, hand outstretched.
I grin, my smile slowly widening.
Marcus, give me the fife.
No. The fife is mine. The fife was my payment. The first half of my payment.
You can have the fife back when we get to
I
land.
already have the fife back. Wait, don't move, Ash. Your jaw is so very strong, silhouetted against the setting sun.
I'm sorry?
No, I'm nothing. I'm sorry. I got distracted for a moment. Now,
Are you... You know what? You know what, Marcus? Fine. Okay, fine. I get it. Yeah, whatever. I turn away from the group and march over to the edge of the ship.
Show us some more magic.
oh, not magic. Perhaps magic.
I keep my back to the group, grinding my teeth, trying my hardest to tune out the idiocy occurring around me.
Now, the object of this magical illusion is simple, but the required materials are 5 gold from everyone present.
They'll hand over 5 gold.
Very good if you would just put it in the center right here in a nice little pile. Now, from my sleeve, I draw 3 playing cards. there is a 9 of spades, a 2 of clubs, and a queen of hearts. I bend them all a little bit in the middle. Object of the game is simple. Keep your eyes on the queen. She's the important player here. I place them all face down. Now, remember, which one is the queen. Keep your eyes on it. Follow it with every one of your senses, because I'm not going to go easy on you. I waggle my fingers and shuffle the cards around in a blur. Now, this magic is a bit more mundane than my last. However, if you pay attention, you might just be able to win all of that money right there. The cards intensify as they blur even more rapidly, my hands are becoming almost indistinct in their speed. I halt, and the 3 cards rest in front of me. Now, who'd like to go first?
Me. He points at the leftmost card.
I turn it over. It's a 3 of hearts. So sorry.
Oh, me next, me! I'll find that queen. He points at the middle card.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's the jack of clubs.
The next one points at the last card.
Oh.
As he's pointing, a green spark emanates from the tip of my finger.
I flip it over.
It's the Queen of Hearts.
What?
I frown.
How is that possible?
My head cocks to the side. Congratulations.
I clearly saw you eat that card, Marcus.
Oh no, Gregor. Congratulations. You've won. I push the money over.
That was a really good trick.
Yes, a good trick.
Mages.
Oh.
Thug shoves through the middle of you all. Here, sleeping bag. He throws it directly into the back of your head, Ash.
What? Why?
Rest.
Thanks, I guess? What do I owe you? What's the occasion?
The door slams behind him.
Okay, gentlemen, as much as I would like to continue regaling you with a mixture of magic and chance, I'm afraid we'll be ending it there for today. If you'd like to reconvene at some point so that I can perhaps liberate you of some of your worldly possessions, we can do that.
I toss the bag down, check it for bedbugs, knives, traps, poison, contracts, etc.
Sleeping upon this contract represents complete agreement to its terms.
After carefully looking it over, I spread it out and sit down on it.
You lot settle in for the long journey ahead.